My name's Joseph Rice. I'm the Josephine County Coordinator of Oath Keepers. For a press release, as everyone's aware, we officially stood down security operations on the Sugar Pine Mine just a little over a week ago. This was the result of BLM having a stay issued against them on the Internal Land Board of Appeals. That stay prohibits BLM from acting upon the cease and desist order, effectively giving the miners their day in court. As we have progressed through the past 6 weeks of the security operation, we have had a number of individuals, property owners, mining claim owners, others, come to us with their BLM story. These stories are very distressing. It shows a culture within BLM law enforcement under the supervision of Don Robinson that is broken. Their value system is not the same value system as of our community, and they seem to be conducting themselves lawlessly and willfully violating the individual constitutional rights. Therefore, Oath Keepers of Josephine County are requesting a congressional investigation into the actions of the Bureau of Land Management. A letter is being sent to members of Congress and the Secretary of the Interior, and the issues we're requesting investigation include unlawfully lying and deceiving the public and the media, non-response to Freedom of Information Act requests as required by law. You're mandated to respond in 20 days. 5.5 months, BLM didn't respond to anything. Destruction of historical mining and archaeological records. We have data, emails, and affidavits showing BLM willfully destroyed these records. Violation of the Antiquity Act by burning of cabins. Abby Josie, the BLM district manager, ordered the destruction of historical cabins protected under the American Antiquities Act, and she did so willingly. She did this without any type of environmental assessment or any other concerns. She just destroyed these cabins without any type of constitutional due process and a violation of illegal search and seizure of those miners. Officers macing animals, threatening citizens, brandishing weapons, and entering property without warrants. T.K. Lloyd, a BLM law enforcement officer, entered onto a mining claim unannounced. The miner heard his dog alert and then started howling in pain. When the miner looked up out of the hole that he was digging rock out of, this gentleman's 81, 82 years old, weighs maybe 110 pounds, he found T.K. Lloyd, the BLM law enforcement officer, pointing a gun at his head. At no point did this guy ever pose any threatening gestures to the law enforcement. As we've spoken to other miners, this is the common conduct of BLM law enforcement under the supervision of Don Robinson. Destruction of public documents. Again, they destroyed historical records and they've destroyed cabins. Violations of Title 18, United States Code, Section 241, conspiracy against the rights of citizens. Title 42, United States Code, Section 1983, civil action for the deprivation of civil rights. When we speak about this is where BLM believes their administrative process trumps congressional law and our Constitution. The Constitution allows due process. BLM has gone unchecked within Josephine County without the ability of due process for these miners. They have willfully violated their constitutional rights. They've illegally seized their assets. They've destroyed their property. They've gated off access to our public lands. And even when Josephine County has been trying to establish cooperation with the BLM, they are met with silence. BLM is mandated to establish cooperation and a dialogue with the community in which they reside and they serve. So far, it's been challenging for the Josephine County Board of County Commissioners, the Josephine County Legal Counsel, and other members of the government within Josephine County to open a dialogue with BLM, and this is just inappropriate, it's wrong, and needs to be corrected. What we're looking at is, as we move forward, BLM within Josephine County has been conducting itself unlawfully and unconstitutionally. They've been willfully violating the rights of those citizens in this county. There must be accountability. They seem to not care. They are out doing what they choose to do, and the only way to bring them into accountability is to have Congress, our federally elected representatives, instigate an investigation into their conduct. The miners, the property owners, are due the opportunity to put formally on the congressional record BLM's actions and conduct here within Josephine County. They are responsible for strangling our economy, violating the citizens' rights, and enough is enough. We are asking Congress, Congressman DeFazio, Senator Wyden, Senator Merkley, and Congressman Walden to jointly launch a congressional investigation of BLM and their actions specifically here in Southern Oregon. As we know, their law enforcement is operating without impunity and they're out of control. This is a serious issue that needs to be looked at. Thank you.